of the flashlight. When it blinked, its eyelids moved from side to side instead of to top to bottom. Its fur was matted, possibly wet, a dark mustard color that clung to its body in uneven patches. And then there was the smell. The stench hit them almost immediately, overwhelming, unmistakable, raw, rotting meat, like spoiled hamburger left out too long. The creature's claws appeared to have opposite thumbs, and there was a reddish tint staining them. The same discoloration smeared its mouth and streaked down its chest. Dane believes it was blood. The creature was clearly male. There was no mistaking that. Dane whispered to Lori to slowly back towards the house, which was about 25 yards away. Lori didn't hesitate. She ran. As she sprinted, Dane glanced back at the creature and his stomach dropped. It was advancing toward him, not rushing, not charging, walking with purpose. That's when he realized it wasn't just watching them, it was hunting them. Dane ran for the house, bursting into the laundry room and slamming the door shut behind him. The door had a gap at the bottom for their small animals to pass through. Just a few feet beyond that room was the main door to the house. The second Dane entered, Lori was already there, thrusting his weapon into his hands. He cocked it immediately, ejecting the salt round, and aimed at the laundry room door. Almost casually, the creature walked up to it. Dane could see its feet through the gap beneath the door. It reached out and grabbed the doorknob, shaking it violently. The door didn't open. Dane still doesn't know why. He was standing about 3 yards away when he yelled, "I'm gonna fucking blank you, motherfucker." The door continued to shake. Dane pulled the trigger. The blast tore a hole straight through the door. He was unsure he hit it. The creature let out a horrific scream, part howl, part roar, but not in pain, in rage. A second later, Dane heard it leap upward and land on the roof. Heavy footsteps pounded across the ceiling as it ran from one end of the house to the other. Dane bolted into the main living space and locked the front door. He and Lori huddled together, ready, barely breathing. They didn't move again until morning. They never heard it jump down from the roof. Lori eventually drifted into an exhausted sleep, but Dane stayed awake the entire night, listening, waiting. At first light, when the sun finally cut through the fear, Dane went outside to investigate. He hoped to find footprints, something, anything that would prove what they'd experienced. He found a lot. Clear tracks led from the roof down toward the wash, but what unsettled him the most was the evidence that the creature had circled the entire property. The tracks stopped beneath every window. It had walked around the house, and it had looked inside. Dane and Lori would go on to have 2 more encounters with the same creature, encounters we're willing to share if needed. OP, thank you so much for sending this in. And before anybody comments it, I'm sure there's going to be comments no matter what that just tells me that y'all don't finish the entire video. I already emailed them back to send us the other encounters, okay? I already did it. I already emailed them back. Don't come up in my comments like yelling at me and stuff. No, this was really creepy. First of all, good on them for not even hesitating.